Shanti, when I went to a retreat with my son this one year, and the teacher, the master there, I had a vision, and we were chanting the Gayatri for for a while, and then I couldn't chant it anymore, and I had this Native American come through me, and I had this vision.
Yes.
And the next morning when I went to breakfast, the teacher just called me over and told me about my vision. How do you explain that?
Yes. One point is, we deserve, whatever we deserve, we get it. We don't deserve, we don't get it. So when you are open, humble, that means mentally much more relaxed, much more receptive. Sometimes receptivity comes out of crisis. You know, people wake up in the prison, hardships, or they're tortured. Something wakes up within them. You know, things like that. Sometimes during fasting, like we get disconnected from our gross body. So our astral body is much more pervasive and gets all information. So this is...
We were fasting for a few days.
Yes.
You know, and just eating grapes.
Right. So this is what happens when you eat light. You are more receptive. That means everything is there in the space, but you become receptive, like radio signal, TV signal, all the signals are there, but you tune in, then you get the signal, you know. Other areas like you have cell phone, doesn't pick up signal because of metals are interfering. So that is receptivity. And also, on teacher side also, they have to have purity and that connection. So this is why they talk about many times soulmates and all this is actually frequency. Two human beings have identical connection. That means they can relate to each other. This happens many times between husband and wife. You know, they stay with each other, they become psychic. So husband is at the grocery store and wife is at home, and he somehow gets a message, get this, you know, they communicate. Telepathy, you know, all kind of things are laws of nature, but it's at subtler level. For us it was miraculous, but all these are possible. So really what we are is nothing but bundle of impressions, sanskaras. Sanskaras are accumulated lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And by God's mercy, we are not connected with that. So we can live with this life. If we got all the sanskaras come out, we will crack up. This is what happened. People who did LSD or heavy drugs, they cracked up. They committed suicide. They jumped from the window. They thought they could fly. You know, all these things are just confusing. But when you are in deep state of relaxation, meditation, then you become receptive and all these images come in front of you. So Buddha said, like, you know, this is my lifetime. In deep meditation, he saw all his previous lives. This was my last life. But he was ready to see all these things. So really, yes, so everything is within us. Everything, we are surrounded. Entire space is called Akashic record, cosmic memory bank. Everything is there. We can tune into that. Okay, so this looks, from material world, it looks like amazing, miraculous, but from spiritual standpoint, is a normal law of nature. Okay. Good.
Yeah.